Hello everyone and welcome back to Rogue Trader. In the previous episode we entered into the Shadow District. No, it was before the previous episode, and we ran into an Anwar gang. Anwars, that was their name. And we got into a tough fight because one of the guys has a thunder hammer, and on the second try we managed to defeat them, and then we went to the Anwar's hideout and we wiped them out for good. So that is done, but we came here to find cultists as well, and we haven't found any cultists. So we are still have to look around, and I don't know which way. This was the way we came in. Sorry.
I always keep my options open.
So now we are search the Shadow Quarter a bit further to find the heretics, and we know there's a vendor somewhere in the Shadow District behind the statue of the Emperor. Maybe there's a full district behind that. We'll see. Oh, maximum hit chance is always 95%. All hit chances above 95 is converted to critical hit chance. That's good to know. Sometimes I see 100% hit chance, which means that's not 100%. Okay, now, we have plenty of things to explore and plenty of loot to collect. So let's
money to be made.
Let's go here, and that's quite a lot of people. And the shopkeepers. Conditions for me and my husband is that the stamp, the signature, all in order. People in the crowd looks greedily at goods from which they have neither funds nor money. If only I could go another asteroid, the shadow quarters are killing me.
Keep your wits about you.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
I think somebody seems all the way to even this. But it has a box outline. And somewhere here. Oh, not here. Maybe we have to go up there. Collect. Oh. There it is.
Always keep your eye on the price.
There are some more goods. And
my warp sight reveals something.
okay. What's with Idira? Forewarning the at the end of the she has a permanent effect. That's nice. That's the hideout. But we haven't found this
Rise
yet.
to the top or get left in the dust.
Adeptus. Homocycus. I'm wondering what was that. Well, if it's only 2 words or 2 letters here. But we also need to check in the Adeptus
Let us not
Homocycus.
dawdle. I won't let it
This
define
rust
me.
is starting emeralized with the words Adeptus Homocycus. Inject lettering is drunkenly askew. Deep scratches and dents are visible under a thick layer of soot, dirt, and ancient paint. Oh. There's something there. But I don't want to go inside, I want to keep exploring, and we will get back to there in a minute.
This could be an
I'm
opportunity.
still new to the art of exploring.
Keep your wits about you.
No.
When the faithful are idle, heresy grows.
But no damage. And what was that trap protecting? Something should be here. But no. Okay.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Stuck there.
Yeah, I wanted to say these parts looks like the cultist lair. Okay, then let's deal with the cultists. I wanted to say if I were a cultist, this is the neighborhood I would choose to hide. Because of the small streets, nobody can see too far away, so they can hide here. And there's their hideout or lair.
What do we have here?
Okay, it's already worth coming here.
Let us see what I found.
Okay.
Join me in prayer.
Okay,
The light of terror shines for us.
okay, Argenta.
Nothing escapes my sight. Cast your eye there. The Emperor favors me today.
Indeed, he does.
Duty prevails. This task should have been accomplished easily. Onward. Blessed be the hand of the healer.
We don't need injury to go on.
I always keep my options open.
More goods. Okay. Odd. Ah, there's the... No, it's not a door. For a moment I thought it was a door. Doorway.
Let us not dawdle.
Interesting, this is the cultist... Ah, there's the door. What? Looks like a cabinet. What is happening? was a secret door. Open the doors first, guide doorway, siege. Wow. The edge of daybreak, the edge of daybreak.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
Spare none of them!
Pink horror. How nice. Do we have a psyker? We have several psych. It's pink horror. Cultist sorcerer. Cultist sorcerer. Okay. You back there. You are at the 4. Garcia in cover. Idira is also in cover. First put Magos in cover. Maybe a little bit back there, so we don't get a grenade in our faces. Idira can hide there, and the good sister is... Well, hope we don't get too many grenades. Alright, who is the... There's one sorcerer. This costs 1 AP. This also... Let's check. We don't have a line of sight on that sorcerer, but we have a line of sight on that one. Okay. We need the boost. That's for sure. So that's 1 AP, that's 2 AP, and it's a 3 AP. Okay. The pink horror also a problem.
Who, if not me? I'll make it
But I
happen.
think we can...
It's as good as done.
We can kill one sorcerer. Well, not entirely, unfortunately.
On it. The best defense is a good offense.
Oh. Then
I have read tomes of military tactics.
we have this for 2 AP and this for also 2 AP.
If I may,
And
isn't
use
this a job for the
Argenta
serfs?
because then she can spy energy damage. Oh, we need a frag grenade right there.
Doubt is for the weak. Cleanse and purify. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Okay. That's a nasty little thing. Okay, Abelard move back. so he can charge. And before he charge, he puts this enemy thing on him.
I will do my duty.
Dodge! You nasty little thing. Oh, we can use the rebel in slaughter.
I'll do it.
Put one into the pink horror. Then you run and gun.
God Emperor, move through
And we will use the
Be
burst
fire in
fire
my heart.
on those two, just to get more
As the
stacks
Emperor
of
commands. My Emperor.
goodies. What shall we do with you? First of all, we heal Abelard.
But of course.
And I don't think we put an exploit in the pink horror.
Was that you? Or
I don't want to use any more psychic abilities right now, so let's switch the auto gun. Oh, plus 10% damage. And that has an opening in the back, on the side. But we cannot shoot at an, to an opening. Then try to take out the sorcerer.
will do.
What's the base lethality? This will show the assassin's current base lethality before being modified by enemies correct. Dodge. The dodge of the submission is higher.
High momentum.
Pascal, put an exploit on the guy. And we could benefit from blast there. But I think we will do that. And what this thingy? The multi-hunter's next attack, this turn will have additional effects. Okay. We surely want to do that. And then attack there.
Running binary override. Your desire condemns you.
Well, wasn't as exactly as I planned it, but at least that guy is dead. Increase combat damage. Always hits. Oh! Now let's... but I have to... One enemy creature with 1 cell radius and this... okay.
Let the cycle be discontinued.
Okay. And now it's struck on. Let's check the pink horror. Oh, I like that. It still has armor and dodge. I nominate the pink horror as... What? I cannot see the pink horror. Okay, then we will move a little bit. We should be in cover if we want to use... Okay, let's go there. I think we have... No, we don't have line of sight on the pink horror. But we can kill the sorcerer. So we'll do that. No, we can see the pink horror. Okay. And I mark him as a target. And I use a piercing
I'll
shot.
see to it personally.
And let's put the die on him.
Who, if not me? You should have thought twice before crossing me.
We should have used the surefire plan. Okay, Cassia, you are moving away from the pink horror.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
Because that is not fun to be near a pink horror. And
Me, if you insist, Lord Captain.
okay. So we can have another go. And the
I'll
surefire
see
plan
to it
is
personally.
0. Okay. And Cassie has still 2 more. That's not enough. What's that? Target gains increased hit chance of their next attack dodge or their but this is a work power and the wheel is somewhat degraded, so how about raising characteristics?
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
And you know what? Let's just use a normal attack with the gun. What's this manifestation thing? Whoa! Okay.
My place is at the fort.
Move away. And charge this little
Indeed.
bastard.
Target well struck.
That pushes them away from strength bonus styles. Let's do a reckless strike.
It will be done.
Oh yeah. They are spreading. That wasn't that much unexpected. At least they don't have much wounds.
At your beck and call.
They started to buff the blue horrors, and I am not approving of that. The rest of the don't remember what was our last thing we used for firing. But we can bring down that. No, let's move. Or we can left that one to Idira. Yeah, let's do that.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Nice.
Cover me.
It removes that. Ooh, that's not good. That we have to bring that. Oh, but the wheel is almost damaged. We use this to increase our chances. It's not increased. Okay, let's roll the dice.
But
Maybe
of course.
we got lucky.
What an
We got lucky.
unfortunate turn.
All right. Okay, now currently not the pink horrors are the problem, but the sorcerers. Oscar will move forward.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
It's true.
Quest approved.
Okay, now that was unlucky.
On it.
It's still not enough. Let me just put an exploit on him. And shoot a pink horror.
I'll make it happen. Consider this a taste of what's to come.
Maybe. I could choose Pascal to shoot again. So at least the other sorcerer is out of the picture now.
High momentum.
No, the wheel is still not in a... Let's just say not in a good place. Your weapon is practically useless. So let's give Argenta some buff. Maybe 11%. Well,
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
well, we tried. First of all, defensive stance. Okay. Okay, I like that ability.
Guided by faith.
And let's activate this.
Doubt is for the weak.
Nice.
Power resides in the will of the righteous.
Oh, there could be over penetration, so let's dash
Faith
there.
without deeds is worthless. I'll do it. Each strike is a prayer.
Okay,
None can escape the
She did it.
Emperor's judgment.
Argenta rushes to the last living cultist and silently, furiously punches him in the face. Blaspheming heretic, who were you praying to? I know those words. That call to a lord. Argenta doesn't get to finish. The cultist, having dropped to his knees, interrupts her with grating, rasping laughter. Of course you know them. I recognize you too, lackey of the corpse on the throne. Haven't you already experienced the power of the true God? Didn't you feel free from us, shedding tears? Wow! Argenta recoils as if from a blow, but then steps forward, grabs the cultist by the scruff of his neck and makes him look into her eyes, burning like embers. I am one of the adopted sororitas, and I have never, not once in my life, fled from heretics and betrayers of humankind. Can't you see he's trying to get under your skin, dear amateurs? I bet he wants a quick bullet to the head instead of a bonfire. Despite her tone, she is looking around anxiously and rubbing her temples. Smells of a dark future, like a noose around the neck. Well, we should interrogate him, because there could be more. Argenta, wait, the heretic must be interrogated. What do you want to know, servants of the course, Emperor? The names of my brethren, how many of us out there? Where we are? Well, that will do for start. I will tell you myself, we are mirrored and we are everywhere. Soon, very soon, you will hear our voices. And when you hear them at your back so close you can feel our breath, then you will know the power of a true God. Just how many of you vermin are there? First wicked minor is now here. Pascal pulls a number of instruments out of his robe. You would bet your life that the purpose of these items isn't disassemble a machine. He says casually, should you encounter difficulties during the information extraction process, I would recommend precise targeting of Gangila. The cultist chuckles arrogantly but pales under Pascal's calmly probing gaze. Who or what is the true god you keep mentioning? You will know in time. The cultist gives you a wicked smile painted with the fresh blood on his lips. How do you know Argenta? Have you seen her on Footfall before? Not on Footfall, the cultist looks hoarsely. In another place. She flew right in, like a bird into a snare. Argenta is staring at the cultist, her eyes wide. As if against her will, she whispers two words. Salis Prime. Argenta, what is he talking about? She snaps out of it as if emerging from a riviere. A planet. It doesn't matter. I know these heretics. I fought them and was gravely wounded. But I swear I never turned from them and ran. She turned to the cultist, her eyes filled with cold fury. If you truly have seen me on Salis Prime, someone among you must know a way to get there. Do you have your own ship, a navigator? Answer me. Ships and maps, roads and doors, we have them all, but our paths are not for you. The true god spins his web and you are but a fly caught in it. But where is the spider? The cultist's eyes fills with madness. I need something more coherent. Tradrer, you don't get anything from this madman. As for my part in the story, I will tell it, but not here, not in his presence. Okay, end him, Argenta. You can kill me, servants of the corpse emperor, but you can't stop the victory of a true god. The edge of daybreak is nigh, and the honor of his triumph approaches. Silence hangs for a minute, then Argenta turns to you and shrugs nonchalantly. That's it. We fulfilled Reverend Hieronymus' request, which means I am now free. I can continue my travels with you, rogue trader. Before we leave this den, let us round up what remains of the blasphemers. I would like to cleanse this place with purifying flame, but perhaps we can find clues that might tell us where these heretics came from, or if they have any more associates. Argenta lowers her head weirdly. We need to talk, but it can wait. Let's meet on the ship when it's time to depart Footfall. Okay, let's collect. Yes, we have another plasma pistol. Cultist hood. And these are heavy armor. Yeah, we have things here.
Just as I planned.
Sororitas boots. The wearer raises momentum whenever they kill 5 enemies in a row in one turn. Oh, but she is supremely qualified to do that. So because with her heroic act she can shoot a lot. Okay, let's look around a little bit more. If we can find something. Maybe more heretics. Maybe another secret door.
I always have a backup plan.
nothing else is here, unfortunately.
Keep your wits about you.
I wonder if the game just hinted to check for the goods, or there is something to be found here. So this is the only room we can go, and we found the goods there, and that's about it.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Okay, now let's continue to explore the Shadow Quarters. Maybe find that vendor behind the statue, and we'll see what can we grab from there. Okay, let's check. Yeah, we can go there as well. The small nook in the stones is empty apart from the dust and the few scraps of paper. There is evidence that the cache once had a small door covering it and locking mechanism.
Let us not dawdle.
Warehouse. This is another warehouse, right? Let's check this out. Maybe we can grab some goods from there.
Do you see that?
Yeah.
I always have a backup plan.
So what do we have here? Is this just an empty warehouse? Or this is the warehouse we fought with the servitors?
Is there money to be made?
It definitely looks similar.
I always keep my options
Would you look
open.
at that?
We have a lot of goods here, but no enemies. But that's okay. I know it's not nice just moving into a place and collect everything, but you can call this tax for the rogue trader. After all, we are a governing force here on Footfall, as the liege would said. What's that? Fairhoster. Once per turn, when the wearer scores a critical hit with a pistol, the next attack, the pistol costs 0 AP. With a pistol! How interesting that Pascal has a plasma pistol. The thing is, these extra APs are nice and all, but Pascal doesn't have much to do with them.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Okay, now we clean this warehouse. So we can go. This shadow quarters is pretty big. Bigger than the last two. Or maybe just have more stuff to look at. Okay.
Rush not dawdle.
Exterminator. Who are these guys? To begin. Greetings, sir. What brings you here? Did you want to watch us break our backs out here, eh? Footfall, a utility crew 3, is proud to work for the good of the dense and serve guests of the station. The man winks and salutes you with his flamer. What are you doing? Just burning rats and some trash and some parasites of other sorts. The district is under quarantine, you see. It got hit by something nasty, a disease, or maybe it isn't a disease, just some bugs and worms what crawled out of some ship or other. It's a bit odd that it happened here and not at the docks, I grant you. Things like that usually start there. They even spray the place with some gunk to kill all the bugs and worms. But I guess something slipped through. 2 families in that block over there snubbed it, and the Liege wasted no time getting the district surrounded so that nobody could leave. So you don't know exactly what's happening in this district. Disease, bugs, or something else. No, we don't, and we don't wanna find it out. If something nasty cropped up, the right move is to contain it and kill it with fire. Not going to see what is it and why it is there. How exactly did the victims die? Who knows, they found them in their hovels already dead. Blue sauce on their bodies and they stank something awful, which is why the lot that found them didn't even risk looting the corpses. Good on them, I guess. Doesn't mean we'll let them out, of course. What measure has been taken to deal with the problem? You are looking at them. We stand here, burn the furnace, and we got people standing guard so that no one escapes. Put some mines down, a whole load of them, for some reasons. The water, the sewers, all blocked off to stop any communications getting out. The air's open, I suppose, but the furnace doesn't seem to be airborne. There haven't been any strange deaths outside the district. Are the people trapped in the quarantine zone being provided with aid of any kind? Of course not. I mean, I heard Reverend Hieronymus has been praying for their souls, which sounded more like retribution fell upon them, and rightly so. That's the most they can hope for. I wish to enter the quarantine zone. No dice, not gonna happen. We're letting no one in, I'm telling you right now. Bribes and intimidation won't work on me, so don't even try. You can file a petition with the Liege if you're so desperate, but my advice to you would be to go on your merry way. The Void's got plenty of nasty dangerous holes, you don't have to die in this one in particular. You go in and die, and that means I have more corpses to burn. He pointedly turns away. Okay, so we have a quarantine zone here, and I think it has something to do with the cultists.
Keep your wits about you.
We can also next Terminator. Yeah, they are dead bodies. They won't use they learned their lesson. Let's go put some cans instead. Fancy a wager. Oh, whoever is trying to get out, they will be shut down.
Is there money to be made?
Well, that works, I guess. Okay, so we have to go back to the leash to get permission to enter. He would grant us, I'm sure of it. Let's go here. Now let's get into the Amasakos, or the Martyr's Endurance. Interesting that it's maybe a different the Martyr's Endurance. But this is the Adaptus Amasakos. Okay, and let's find that lady that the leash were arguing with. My space has so many colors, every shade I can imagine is floating in the air. Colors, you say the next she will be asking us to take her on a tavern crawl. Spare me.
I always keep my options open.
And we are doing what? They say that the Octaviana, the owner of the Adaptus Amasakos, keeps interesting goods hidden under the counter for her friends.
I always get the
Under
job
the floor you
done.
can see the remains of the void ship's life support system. It seems that whoever dismantled the vessel decided just to leave it in place.
I always have a backup plan.
I'm still new to the art of exploring.
And what have you spotted? Oh, some goods. Now let's take those goods. There. So we are searching,
Always keep your eye on the price.
or maybe the menu system, the other person is eerily similar to the design of the internal scan of what? Okay.
Let us not dawdle.
Well, a road trader could gamble away a planet, but I haven't heard of a Corda, or I don't know phone balances pulling a stunt like that. I'll be right there.
Keep your wits about you.
Unexpected result.
The recommended use of contain a cheap MSEC which for the sake of attractiveness is obviously being enriched with Delorings agents. Okay. Well,
Rough day?
You have no idea.
I just might. That's the second bottle you've downed.
Jae Heydari. Falco sends his regards.
And what does that unholy scion of a Grox and a Brahan want from me this time? Oh, wait, I don't really care. My sole plans for tonight are drowning my grief in a sea of Amazon.
We'll give you grief, all right. Get out!
Don't think so, Ashmag. And tell Falco to come himself next time.
Heydari, I am tired of your mess. Out! Get some sleep. We'll talk about settling up later.
Octi Shireen, light of my eyes. Can't you see my soul is full of sadness? Have you no heart at all? Let go of your material concerns and let me grieve in peace. Have we met somewhere before?
The woman looks at you with the glassy eyes of a drunk, and you notice the two empty bottles that had been keeping her company before you arrived. She looks completely out of place in this dingy, smoky bar. The fancy attire, the abundance of jewelry, the implants planted with precious metals. Her appearance not only screams wealth but also audacity, for only an audacious person would flaunt their wealth in a place like this. And we know that she's pretty important because she has a voice actor.
Greetings, Shireen. With whom do I have the honor of speaking?
Let's stay incognito. Call me Trakan.
Well then, here's to our meeting. It doesn't take a genius to figure out that you're someone special, since you've been granted an audience with the Liege of Footfall himself. It's always a pleasure to make the acquaintance of someone powerful. And the timing couldn't be better. Jae Heydari at your service. Professional trader, shrewd commercial broker, and, may he steal my tongue if I'm lying, the most honest dealer on Footfall. Nonetheless, we all have our problems, and at times even one's many merits aren't enough to solve them. Perhaps it would be no trouble for a person with your kind of power and standing to assist someone with my kind of predicament.
What do you need help with?
You see, Shireen, there's one cardinal rule on Footfall. Anything goes as long as it doesn't get in the way of business. I'm someone who's been able to exploit that rule to the fullest. And in recent years, I've hit it so big, I've become a speck of sand in someone's green eye. They used to throw small wrenches into my dealings here and there. Well, now they've decided to really put their backs into it. Some rats stolen my cargo and dragged it off to the seediest part of the Shadow Quarters. A crummy place even for connoisseurs of Footfall's unique atmosphere. When I asked the Liege for protection, we had a mutual misunderstanding. I believe Vladayam, in a most lamentable fashion, has forgotten his duties as guardian of the downtrodden and wronged. So I'm in desperate need of a new one. And you, Shireen, fit the bill perfectly. All I need is for you to drop by one dark corner of Footfall Shadow Quarters and pound it into the thieves' heads that taking Heydari's property carries certain risks.
Jae appears to be a serious operator on Footfall. The Liege refusal to help means loss of a potential ally. So Jae is encroaching on his turf. If Vladayim, no, she pronounced somewhat differently. Vladayim is not responsible for the disappearance of Jae's cargo. He will certainly benefit greatly from it. If the Liege is neglecting his duties, I shall become your patron.
May the Exalted One bless you and your progeny. Then here's what we'll do. We shouldn't be seen together before we make it to the safe house. I'll head there first. I'll take my own special route so I won't be spotted. Right. Here, that's where those ashmags are keeping the stolen cargo. Out the bar, over the bridge, and to the left. There in the depths you'll find a small courtyard, through which you can get to the place. I'll be waiting nearby. You can come when it suits you, but the sooner you do, the better. I'll see you then, Shireen.
That's the warehouse we have been. Okay, and we have to speak with Octaviana. The burly woman with a wealth of fiery hair is in the process of tinkering with some unknown devices that is clicking melodiously. She has a rough-looking implant in place of her lower jaw. As you approach, the implant begins to move as if independently of the rest of her face. Welcome to the Adaptus Amasek, sir. What can Octavia get you? Amasek? Law? Something more interesting? Octaviana freezes in place. It can be. Are you Sister Argenta? The Sister Argenta? The one who has the worst scum on Footfall shaking in their boots? The whole station is talking about you, and here you are in the flesh in our humble Amasacus. That means free runs for everyone. Argenta stops Octaviana's torrent of adoration with a calm gesture. No more. I seek retribution against resurrection, not glory for myself. Despite her words, you catch a glint in Argenta's eyes. You can tell she's enjoying the enraptured attention. What is this place? You're in the oldest watering hole on Footfall, sir. The Adeptus Amasacus is the only Adeptus one can find on Footfall. She laughs hoarsely. I'm Octaviana. I serve drinks, lend an ear, and if it comes down to it, quite the rowdy ones. Quiet the rowdy ones. Okay. This is up, you careful. Folks usually come to the Amasacus for either pleasure or business, might I ask what you brought here? I have business here. Where better to do business than Footfall, am I right? Business is the only thing keeping this melting pot going. If this wasn't the best place to make deals, Footfall would have been slipped clean long before now, one asteroid at a time. Ultimately, formal sitting at this bar often puts folk in a talkative mood, and I don't see anybody paying me to keep quiet. Visits from eminent individuals like yourself boost the status of my establishment, so I can repay you by sharing what I've overheard. Some of it might help you in your dealing. About that woman that started the gunfight up at the bar. Why are you so interested? You look into her or something. Octavia catches herself upon meeting your gaze and bows her head. Apologies, sir. Me and my big mouth. I guess this is why they broke my jaw so many times. She touches her implant. Octaviana drops her voice. Jae, you know Jae's pretty great. She's made a name for herself here on Footfall. She's a woman who came from nothing. She follows the unwritten rules of this place. She doesn't walk all over weaker folks, and she drinks like a fish to boot. There's a lot to respect. The sad thing is, it looks like she's got on the wrong side of Vladaim. And since both of them, well, I guess all three of us have ties to the Cosbolica, there's no way out of this. Jae should get off Footfall while she still can. Better to lose her business than her life. Odd name, the Adeptus Amasacus, not very reverent. Octaviana chuckles. What makes you say that? Do you know where you're standing? On the deck of the Martyr's Endurance, a sacred vessel that once belonged to the Adeptus Administratum. 100 years ago, the bureaucrats sent a mission here to establish a department, set up some kind of record-keeping overhaul Footfall, and make everything here follow a billion laws to the letter. As you can see, it's the Martyr's Endurance and its inhabitants that got overhauled in the end. I don't know what happened to them, but the locals like to come here to make deals and count their money like before, in this temple of the Imperium's accountants. Over there you can see even the sign being preserved partially. A great place, and the name fits perfectly. You like it? I'm flattered. It's not often that we get important visitors here, and it's even less often that they really appreciate this place. How are things here on Footfall? Haven't been to our fine station for a while, haven't you, sir? As per usual, there's never a dull moment. Either someone's getting shot in the square or some rich guys going on a safari to hunt commoners in the Shadow Waters. Sure, the Liege makes sure that the local shenanigans don't get in the way of business on the station, but what happens on the outskirts adds a little spice to our lives. We make do, but the real trouble is, with every passing days it gets harder to find grub. I heard that some horrors are happening in the void outside Furibundus, that not all ships are making it here, and the Liege old patrons don't seem to be in a hurry to help. It's taking a toll on Vlada, I always forget how to pronounce his name. The liege authority, and if his authority wobbles too hard, he'll have plenty of people lining up to take his place. Give me the latest. This one might interest you. A tale I heard from a tipsy voidborn from a cargo barge. They exited the warp halfway between Furibundus and the Avirus system and came up on a shuttle wreck adrift. The shuttle was registered to the Inevitability of Triumph, a merchant ship that disappeared decades ago. She was bound for Footfall, her cargo holds brimming with valuable goods, but she never made it. If anything at all survived the shipwreck, it could be quite the lucky find. Here's another tidbit for you. Some poor sot was here bowing about how his crew tossed out a whole shipment of cargo along with the trash, and it was his fault somehow. He hid the fact that once they docked at Footfall, he immediately went on the run. No surprise there. Had they discovered his blunder, he would have been executed. I don't know what sort of cargo it was, but the ship he served on usually goes between Footfall and Winter's Chaos Realm. She passes the 100 Dreams crossroads and Langaram's belt. If you happen by that area, you might want to look for whatever that idiot chucked overboard. That will do for now. I'll be going. Cocktail boss head slightly. Until next time, sir. And they said you deal. Okay. It's been one thing after another lately. I figured I was due for some time. Give me a splash of the local hooch, would you? Hotel looks at you closely, then takes a bottle from the shelf and uncorks it. The transparent, smelling liquid quickly fills the glass that sits between you. Pascal Respiratus hisses quietly and he says in an insinuating tone, "The alchemical composition of this substance is known to me, but never before have I came across such an unusual application. As acquisitive path of martyrdom in honor of the Omnissiah." The glass contains a liquid that is clearly made from spent promethium. This is moonshine, virtually unfiltered, that quickly blows the drinker off their feet, and when imbibed regularly turns their liver into a bubbling sponge. Got anything better? Octano grabs a dusty, unopened bottle from under the bar and the clean glass. The amber liquid splashes against the crystal walls as she adds in a couple of black pebbles. The soft spicy aroma tickles your nostrils. The Amasek warms your throat pleasantly. You can make out a hint of spice, the flavor of an oak barrel, and distinct earthy aroma. You feel a little more at peace, and you reach the bottom of the glass sooner than you would like. Until next time, sir. Okay, I don't want to get drunk here. And there was a hint that she's dealing under the counter. So I think what we need to do
Rise to the top
is to help out Jae, and then maybe we can shop here. Let's go to the shadow quarters. And I think... did she say left or right? But I think that will be the warehouse, because there was a lot of cover placed. And maybe we already taken her cargo. Come on.
I always have a backup plan.
Yeah. There's a small courtyard. And where is she? Maybe she's inside. Check journal. Can provide more things on and on is prepared to help them. This is the new one. Meet Argenta on the ship. No. One wanted on Footfall. Have Jae record the cargo from the secret warehouse, the entrance to which is located in the northeastern part of the Shadow Quarters. Okay. Northeastern. We are at the right place. And maybe helping her will increase our profit rate. Jae's assistant, Torra, 4. What's that? The container is still shut on all outside. You notice the remains of metal plates that have been cut. Irene, I'm here. What a joy to see you. Follow me, please.
I always keep my options open.
Lord Captain, do you think this enterprise is wise? I wouldn't be surprised if that all turns out to be a trap. Hopefully not. I concur with Master Versen. This place reminds me of the maintenance models of Europe 5. All the colors are so grubby. Mental is you get okay.
Always
Okay.
keep your eye on the prize.
Let's get to it, man. Or can we talk with her first? Yes, can I have... Yes, say something.
Keep your wits about you. You will beg for mercy, but I will grant none.
Crush them!
Abelard can charge from there. Let's put her there. Pascal at the 4 because he can deal with the servitors. Okay. Let's start the battle. Hopefully that's a heavy bolter and not... She's a commander, so she selected Pascal to act. Let's do a shot.
Running binaric override.
And removing some cover. And we will still have one thing to do. So do the machine spirit banishment on the servitor.
My vow is to serve.
Okay, now I'm really riled up. What is this foreboding? Anything else?
Let's use some more defense and yep. Try them. And we can put, let's say,
Was
let's
that you?
put on the servitor. Nice. That's some. Oh. But there are more there. Well, I think Pascal is a
If I may.
favorite.
I've suffered worse.
Okay, and we can do something else, like putting or
The old Messiah knows all. Comprehend.
or put this machine spirit banishment servitor. Okay, that's good. Let's boost our Velard. And only if we hit with this is a sure thing. Okay, let's take out that servitor.
Try to die with grace, at least.
Tried and tested tactics are the best.
Okay. We are charged that servitor. And we will do a reckless
At your
strike.
back and forth.
Damn. Don't have additional effects. I want additional effects. Let's. We are in cover. Yes.
Request approved.
And we can Let's banish that machine.
Injured. I'm enraged.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
How about killing that combat servitor? Put the thing on it.
Not me.
Use the
It's
other
as good as
thing.
done.
And I think that will be enough. Yeah, so we can put an exploit on the other
I'll
one.
make it happen.
Now let's take him out. Okay. Oh, and we can use this. Okay, we are too far away.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Use the run and gun.
Rejoice in battle!
Perfect.
Doubt is for the...
Ooh, 80. Let's
As the
kill that
Emperor
one.
commands, strike the prayer. In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave. Faith without deed.
Nice.
As the Emperor commands, eradicated.
Even better, it's a low hit chance. So let's go for the servitor.
I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak. None can escape the Emperor's judgment. Faith without deeds is worthless.
That was a good turn.
Ha! Bloody throne! Who did that?
Army of pain won't stop me.
Brace yourself, Abelard!
Quickly here, Abelard. And we are seeing an opening on the servitor there. Can we exploit it? Yes, we can. It was a miss. But we hit that guy.
On it.
And we are good there.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
We move forward. Well, we can instruct Abelard to kill the servitor.
Victory is imminent.
High momentum.
We still have one more. Okay, and what to do next? Let's put some more protection on.
If only that were possible.
No line of sight.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
And we cannot target anyone, so that's it for her. I think Abelard is the best option to charge.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Charge this servitor and take him out.
At your beck and call. I will do my duty. At your beck and call.
All right. Oscar, can you see that one? Okay, let's improve your things. %. You know what? You're a tough guy. You can move. Get some additional effects. An exploit on the fog. We are hoping for him.
Comprehends all. I am a savant of destruction.
Oh, his reload was free. Then kill the servitor.
Function successfully terminated.
Who wants some more?
Okay.
Who if not me?
Let's increase hitting chances. Only 62. Let's do exploit on him. 4 exploit.
It's
I'll
as
use a
good as
precise
done.
attack. And that will increase our hit chances, so take that one out. And Argenta used her
My faith shields me. As the Emperor commands,
used
I
her
act.
single shots. So let's take a burst fire. Nice.
Looks like I'll need more augmentations.
Okay, we have to heal Jae. Oh, I was just selected to shoot. Alright. 42.
I'll make it happen.
342.
On it. Your end was inevitable.
Wow. Where is the last? Oh, there he is. Can we see him? Not from where we are standing. So
I
let's
am ready for whatever comes.
move up. And I didn't check. And we won't have line of sight to him from there as well. So let's just skip this turn. The wheel is well, but I don't think we have the power to kill this guy.
Will do.
Still,
Why did I not foresee this? But of course.
and we heal
Will do.
Jae.
Deliver us!
Maybe Argenta can
I
see
am a
him.
navigator, not a servitor.
No, he cannot. But she can run and gun. Yep, she will have a line of sight from there.
I'll do it.
What a mess. Thank the soul he didn't come here with just the three of us. Shut up and get moving, Core. We need to open the passage into the tunnels and let our guys in. Jae, on your signal. If these ashmaks dared to touch something from the cargo. 2, 3, 5. Thanks, the exalted one. Those ashmaks didn't have time to make off with anything yet. Jae carefully inspects the containers emblazoned with markings from some unknown flight operator. Then smiles and touches the com bead in her ear. Give me 2 minutes, Shireen. I send the coordinates to my loyal crew who will deliver my property somewhere safe. And done. Jae removes her hand from her ear and turns to you. Very good. Now, how about we relocate to a more pleasant and private space to discuss the details of our deal, specifically payment for your efforts. But we're just going to leave your priceless cargo here unattended. Nothing to worry about. After all the ruckus we have caused here, I doubt anyone will go anywhere near the containers. I am, however, infinitely flattered by your concern for my, now our property. That's what I wanted to hear. Let's go. Jae opens her mouth to reply when you hear the sound of many footsteps behind you. Okay, so the leash agent. Stop right there, in the name of the leash. The gaunt, pale-skinned man in grimly clerical robes glances at you and immediately falls to his knees obsequiously. Your Excellency, please forgive me, my Warhammer's most noble Trakan. I never expected to encounter such eminent person in this corner of Footfall. Most noble Excellency? Jae purses her lips slightly and shoots you a confused look. Vladaim's agent. I am Vladaim's Tokora's personal agent. The man hesitates, choosing his word carefully. I came here to remove from criminal circulation a shipment, the distribution of which is banned in the lands of Footfall. Horrendous xenoheresy that has been fraudulently delivered to a bastion of the Holy Imperium. He looks at Jae. I do not doubt for a moment, most noble Reckon, that your presence here is merely a misunderstanding brought about by another's manipulations. Okay, his words are interesting. Horrendous xenoheresy and banned goods, but that cabal or something that the liege is part of, especially trades in xenotech. So the liege just wants her goods. It is too great a coincidence that the liege's representative should arrive in the Shadow Quarters just after Jae has recovered her rightful spoils. It seems that the guards reported the problems with the shipment over the walks, and not to just anyone but the liege's personal agent. Vladim Tokora knew about the shipment from the start and planned to take it for himself and get rid of Jae if he could. Behold the grubby underhanded struggle between all traders, and had not been for you impromptu deal struck in the bar, Vladim might have succeeded. Jae Heydari, the owner of this cargo, is presently under my protection, under a rogue trader's protection. Tell your master that he should think twice before crossing her from now on. And don't forget to tell him that I'm not mad, but I will be collecting the debt sometime. Jae watches him hurry away, then looks at you. I wish I could see of Vladim's face when he finds out he almost stepped on the toes of one of the most powerful people in the Expanse. Listen, Rakam, I'm genuinely sorry about this confusion. Vladim and I have had our difficulties, but I never thought he had want to clean me out and do away with me in some dark corner. At least not so soon. If you hadn't agreed to our deal, Shireen, my gang and I would already be floating in orbit around the Footfall asteroids. And yes, my shipment contains Xeno artifacts, possession of which is a death sentence for any commoner. But you, Shireen, do not strike me as a commoner. If I had told you directly, you would have became, shall we say, complicit. But since those elect words did not escape my lips, you would merely be agreeing to help an unfortunate soul, me, to recapture a few containers. My sincere wish was to protect you from any unnecessary trouble, Shireen. I swear by the Exalted One, and I do hope that this misunderstanding will not affect our future cooperation. This statement is true, with the exception that you yourself are an uneducated laywoman and a thief who ought to stay away from technological reversities of non-humans. I am now requesting your preventive disposal. Hey! Hold your horses, man. Uneducated me, I've had things in my hands that you cock-off brains can only dream of in your oil-soaked data fantasies. I like that phrase. Stop hiding behind piety and law. You're simply defending your clique's monopoly on anything and everything of interest and monetary value. Tell me about your business on Footfall, the truth of it, and don't leave anything out. Alright then, this isn't my first year in the Expanse, it's not my first year in the business either. I've sat at the negotiating table with all sorts, not just loot hunters or smugglers either, but with Xenos, once intelligent enough to believe that mutual benefit was a better outcome of our meeting than mutual destruction. I know what the Ecclesiarchy has to say about that, but speaking from the bottom of my heart, I know where the line is between an ordinary deal and the betrayal of humanity, and I never cross it. A principled rogue who can think of her feet and is not afraid of inhumans. I like you more and more, Jae Heydari. There are no chance encounters when you are loved by the Exalted One. I like you more and more too, Shireen. Joy winks and flashes you a captivating smile. A rogue trader could use someone with your talents and connection, Jay. I would like to see you in my retinue. Exalted One bless you and your entire dynasty. I wouldn't say no to marking the occasion properly. It's not every day you embark on a brilliant new business partnership. Brad gives you a look of reproach. You sullied the one Valancius name by inviting people like her into your retinue, Lord Captain. The decision is yours, but you'll not be surprised if unsavory rumors start to spread on Footfall. Yeah, but she already knows how to reach Xenos. That's useful information. Argenta regards Jae. It's a strange circle you are forming around yourself, rogue trader. Sister Argenta, Jae gives her an almost pleasurous once-over. I've heard all about your deeds on Footfall, but I never would have guessed there was an angelic beauty behind all the idle gossip. And while we are at it, Shireen, when were you going to reveal your true identity to me? Jae cocks her head to one side curiously. I am infinitely flattered by your attention, but if I had known I was talking to a rogue trader, not an envoy of one, I would have show some decorum. I wanted to talk like normal people do. For a man of my status, it's a rare treat. That is so human, your lordship. I guess people at the top have a lot more in common with regular folk than some might think. Either way, I am very willing to join your retinue. From now on, my knowledge and experience are entirely at your disposal. Oh, and one more thing. If you're interested in a rather lucrative offer, wanted to give the Von Valancius Protectorate a leg up, I would say now it's the time to be thinking about such things. But once we get back to your ship, perhaps you could spare me a minute, Shireen.
My prescience has failed me.
She's also a commander. No, we keep our current party. Let's loot the warehouse again. And I think let's move a bit away from there. Yes, there is nothing to loot. Alright guys, I think we will end the episode here. I hope you liked it. If you do, give the video a like, subscribe and leave a comment down below. And I see you in the next one. Bye!